Welcome to Words of Wisdom and Guidance. It's the 8-8 portal day. How are you feeling? What's happening? 8, as I said, that on the clock. It's magic today. I have seen so many 8s. And I learned something else. 888 today, but it's actually 8888. And that is, what is it? What is it I read? Control. So, because they were because one of the readers said that the Leo was 8 degrees in the sun sign. So I was like, what? So there's 4 8s, not just 3. So even double power. Anyway, I hope you're well. Just having a drink. Glorious evening. How's your day been? How magical? How many miracles have you seen? Glimmers, blessings? I have had quite a bit today, specifically from Spirit, which was really incredible. This morning, I came over towards the magic table, and on the floor was this little magic penny. And I thought, wow, where have you come from? It's a 1 cent penny, and it almost looks like a picture of a ladder. Where it's come from, what's it come out of, I don't even know, but it's a very magical penny. So I've picked it up and it's been on my magic table. In fact, I'm going to put it in my angel wings here with the lapis lazuli. So, and then I also had this card gifted to me. You're more powerful than you know. Number 12. 3. Magic. So, portal. Be very powerful today. Be very magical. Remember how much power you have. Now, it's very important to recognize not to use it in any way that is going to be harmful to others or yourself. So, be aware of this magic right now. But it is about making the changes in your life. However you want to do that, call it in, ask for it, be very specific to it. I tend to really leave it to my spirit team a lot of the time. I don't know why I do that, but I'm like, no, you know what? And they know what I want. So don't be surprised if you get something that you think, okay, that's a bit odd. Because if you aren't being really specific, and you're open to interpretation, you'll get it. I trust my spirit team. I know they will make me laugh. They will have my back. I'll have protection. I'm fine. So call what you need to do today. I've written my letter to my future self, and I will be folding that up a little bit later and put it away for next year. A year ago, I was in a very different place. So the LIONSGATE portal does ask us what it is that we want to reflect on, but what it is that we might still need to release. We've been going at this whole of last week, as you know, if you watch me regularly. If this is your first time, well done. Thank you for joining. Lovely to see you. You know, welcome. Happiness and joy is what I intend to spread and to guide and to give when I come on here, and really that's all I want right now. That's all I need. I don't even need anything. But of course we all want that extra bit of money, or we all want that love, or we all want something that we think that we need in our lives. When you get to a point where actually really is nothing that I need, I've realized that that's what I've released. And it's quite powerful for me right now. I'm feeling quite empowered, I have to say. There's a space. So look, let's see what that space is filled with. I know it will be happiness. I know it will be joy. So I have no worries about that. So think about that as you're going through this reading. See what it is that you're asking, or any questions you might have. Okay, I've got quite a few cards on the table, I'm not going to lie. Oh, I have got my Inner Temple Activator card, the Oracle card. I've got our Higher Self, the Soul Purpose card. And the reason why I've got that is because they do have power animals in them. But I also have my animal card, and I would love it, and it would be very magical if we did get our, the lion did come out. But anyway, Intuitive Whispers card, because they have been on my table since this morning. Let this be your sign was the card from this morning TikTok, so they went back onto the magic table, don't want to leave. I have got our beautiful magical pink Victorian tarot cards on the table as well, because I just, oh, let me just show you the box. I just love the box. It's got the lion, and I just, oh, that card, if that card comes out, it would make me very happy. Because that just depicts the LIONSGATE portal for me today. So I'm going to leave it here in front of me so I can look at it. So if that comes out, so that will be, and I feel very much with this pink Victorian tarot, it's very much about the love. So I'm going to put my rose quartz on there. And I'm going to ask now for our guidance. So let's first of all get our little guidance from the calendar. What is our guidance today? Don't let emotions override reason. Okay, so it's mind and heart balance. No one can be wise all the time. That's very interesting. So you cannot always have this, I'll know exactly what I need to do. We do have to really have that trust, don't we? Trust in our heart, trust in what it is that we are being guided with right now. So yes, let's see. Let's see. Don't let emotions override reason. All right. Let's go with it. Let's go with the flow. Let's see what Spirit wants us to know. What is your guidance for today? I will be doing my own special reading a bit later on when I have my moment at my magic table. I always do that on special occasions for myself, full moons and new moons and portals days. So I like to do that, but I share this with you guys as well. So let's see, what is our Inner Temple Oracle guidance for today? The 8-8 portal. Interesting how that one flipped back. Very interesting. Oh, now then the burning rose has come out. But it's literally, it was, now we know that this card has been out last week. It's about transmuting, alchemizing energy. When something triggers you, when something feels really powerful, whether it be anger, whether it be some other type of emotion, right? It's about using it in a way that will benefit you. 0808, as I said that, benefit you going forward. Okay, so how can you look at anger and think, I'm so angry right now. How can I make this work for me? And it is a bit of a skill. But it's about working with energy. And when I started the reading, I was sort of, we're working with energy, you know, but be careful with the energy. So there might be something here that you have experienced today, and it's bubbling, and it's an emotional value that is making you feel quite irate, maybe quite annoyed. I was listening to a TikTok earlier on, and the guy said, I had such a bad week and everything. I took my shoe off to take a stone out of my shoe, and the lace had knotted, and I couldn't get my shoe back on. And because of that knot, I went into a complete rage. So it's untangling things, isn't it? It's about then, you know, really finding the balance, finding that peace and calm, coming back to say, you know what, how can I look at this a little bit different? And I've literally opened straight to the page. So this is an important message today. The burning rose is the symbol of sacred rage, of anger alchemized into something creative, into passion, not destruction. So we tend to see anger and rage as something we should avoid, as if expressing these emotions is to be avoided or even wrong, as if anger is something that should be controlled and restrained. Boys are taught that their anger is dangerous, and women that their rage isn't feminine. Women who have the courage to harness their anger are often accused of being crazy and unstable. But this stops the flow of passion and the ferocious urge of the feminine to protect what's sacred. Anger or rage is often a reflection of what's important to us. It can be a signpost to our boundaries or lack thereof. It can be a guiding light revealing what we most truly care for, long for, or wish to protect. It can also hold within it the codes of our true passion and purpose. But we must do the job of listening to our anger and offering it a safe space to be released and expressed. So when we repress something, there's always a consequence. It might be fester in the body and make us sick. It might paralyze us and prevent us from living passionately, or it might be expressed in ways that are physically, mentally, or emotionally harmful to others. Alchemizing anger in a positive way and using it to create rather than repress or negatively destroy is some of the holiest work there is. All right, well, very passionate energy. Now, I feel that the Lionsgate energy is really quite a soft energy. It's not harsh, it's not heavy, but it has got power. So be aware of that right now. So something might definitely be coming around for you to have to alchemize. And it's not just necessarily going to be today, but until the 12th of August, this portal is open. So you might be hesitating to take a step. And you might find you'll get annoyed with yourself. You might get angry about something. Something small like a knot in your shoelaces could really motivate you to be thinking. So don't let emotions override reasons. No one can be wise all the time. There is the connection, okay? All right, let's see our star seeds, our beautiful star seeds. Oracle, they are going to give us guidance now from high up above. Lyrian energy. Okay, interesting. So remember I said to you, you might want to, it might not be today, but it might be, over the next couple of days till the 12th. You've got till the 12th. What has come out is wait. It's not yet time. Things are being woven. So I'm hearing patience. Okay. And sometimes when we get to a day like today and we're being creative and we're wanting and we're needing, that sort of anticipation starts to rise up again, and you start to think or overthink things, or you want things to happen quicker, or you start putting a deadline in place. All these sort of things sweep it away, okay? Sweep it away. Surrender. Let it go. You've asked for. You know what you want. Universe knows. Let it go and be patient. It is being woven right now. And what came out with that was breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. So interesting. Let's see. What are these two cards telling us? Wait. Wait. Earth is a seasonal planet, and as such, you're a seasonal being, cyclic. You can't be on and in full bloom month after month, day after day after day. You're strongly being called to put on the brakes, rest and refuel, to take a moment to restock and replenish and slow right down. Your body is the only body you're given, and it needs to be respected as such. You're being called to take responsibility for your well-being, to put your health and body first. I know it can feel like time's running out, as if there are urgent things that simply can't wait. However, if you keep pushing on, soon fatigue will set in. This way of living isn't sustainable. If anyone continues to race through life, eventually they will reach exhaustion, and it will take longer to recover than it would have done to rest. Immune system disorders and mystery illnesses are becoming more common because we're putting too much pressure on our bodies to keep up with the instantaneous pace of modern life. How are you being called to put on the brakes, to rest, restore, and rejuvenate? When was the last time you took a holiday or had a full weekend, day or afternoon off? Look after your precious body and mind. Give yourself enough time to recover. When you find yourself running on your reserves, there is enough time. Life will bend towards you when you do. Someone needs to hear that. Take it as it resonates. Breath of the cosmos. When we rely only on our own will, we're micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. What did I say? Sweep it away. Let it go, right? Don't let emotions override. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. You're being called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way. Little by little, you find yourself living your most fulfilling, authentic life. When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. So place this card and whisper the following. I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. What a beautiful card for the 8/8 activation portal. Surrender. Dear God, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. So if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're having emotional breakdown right now, please get yourself back to a place where you definitely need your guidance from up above. That's what Spirit wants you to know right now. Let's go with our soul, our higher self, what our soul is trying to tell us. Our higher self is telling us. Guidance, please. Guidance, guidance. Okay. Guidance, guidance. For the 8/8 portal activation, going through the portal. Did you find your portal today? I did. Beautiful portal. I went through the woods and I found my portal. I stood on in the light of it, and I stepped over and I stepped into it, and I went on my way. So find your portal, step into it, allow, surrender. You are unique. Be brave, a little crazy, but be yourself. You are unique. Number 34, which is a 7, which is guidance from Spirit. You are unique right now. The time of guilt and shame ends now. Forgive yourself. Begin to love yourself just as you are. Isn't that beautiful? You are unique, and you can love you just as you are. Follow the path of your soul. There we go. If that's even more of a clear picture. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you, right? We've got wait. It's not time yet. Things are being woven. You will know when the time to act will be for you. You will know. It will be very clear for you, I promise you. And it will be something that you won't overthink. Emotions won't get the better of you. Your brain won't get the better of it. It will literally help you. You'll be where you need to be. Always follow the path of your soul. So you are unique. Number 34. It is often the very people who recognize their own uniqueness who feel lonely or like outsiders. Having recognized their otherness and wanting to live according to it, they make the mistake of thinking that other people will not understand or want anything to do with them. However, this is an illusion born of past experience with its roots in childhood or perhaps even much earlier. These experiences have served to strengthen you, helping you to recognize your uniqueness and live it to the full. You have now reached the point point on your soul path where you will find the strength within you to banish these illusions and find the truth that lies behind them. It is the people who remain true to their nature who change the world, making it a more joyful, peaceful, and colorful place. Celebrate yourself and your individuality and give it more space in your life. Be crazy, be brave, be yourself, and live your difference. Your uniqueness will give you a gentle dignity and irresistible charisma. If you are ready to accept yourself just as you are, you will discover wholeness, a sense of fulfillment. Accept that you are unique, acknowledge your otherness or difference, and in so doing, become fulfilled and free. Give yourself space and allow yourself to let go of anything that no longer serves you. Everything in your past has matured into wisdom, allowing you to live according to your creative nature. Be the embodiment of joy. Be magnificent and free, and exclude everything and everyone standing in your way. Do it now and without delay. And the power animal, the phoenix. So you are making radical changes in your life right now. And you can just let everything, sweep it away. Remember I said, okay, 39, magic. The time of guilt ends now, 39. You have done something wrong. You have made a wrong decision or allowed your baser emotions to lead you astray. The burning rose. But you now have the inner greatness, the self-awareness and ability to be true to yourself, to recognize this. But have you also asked for forgiveness? Whatever is weighing you down in your past or present, whatever makes you feel small or bad, whatever you are remorseful about, now is the time to transform it. Mistakes are made so we can mature, so we can learn from them and grow. The time has now come to forgive yourself. You've drawn this card because you have been feeling remorse or even shame, perhaps only recently or for some time. I had to do that in this week because of my Lulu. So honestly, try your very best. You have to try and forgive yourself. I have to trust that she forgives me too. You have recognized it and you are sorry, so forgive yourself so that you can return to your soul path and continue on it cheerfully and with a light heart. Begin to love yourself just as you are, with all your weaknesses and strengths. The more you accept yourself and acknowledge every side to your nature, the more complete and fulfilled you will be. Get rid of all your emotional baggage, show yourself kindness and mercy, and start to love yourself completely from now on. This love will then lead you to a new dimension. Conduct a small forgiveness ritual. The time has come to release all feelings of guilt and shame. The darkness never stops spinning its web in an attempt to catch and paralyze us, spreading its base vibrations and weaving them around us and ensnaring us. Recognize this. This is the burning rose. Recognize this. Free yourself. Don't let emotions override your reason, but do not become trapped in them. So your power animal is a J, your herbal essential oil is a damask rose, your healing crystal is pearl, and your number is 3. And number 2, magic. 2, harmony, duality. Now is the time to follow the path of your soul. Do not let negative vibrations in the outside world distract you. All your spiritual helpers will now receive very powerful support from the divine source of all being in order to better guide you with speed and purpose towards happiness and fulfillment. Place the stag, a subtle fellow traveler, at the head of all your energetic companions and follow it. The whole universe supports you and sends you the divine light of clarity and an unwavering determination. Do not squander this great moment being gifted to you. Open all your senses and chakras and allow everything that is now flowing to you to flow through you. You are on the threshold of a path that will take you to higher dimensions and expanded consciousness. Make use of every opportunity that presents itself to follow the paths of your soul and mastery. For you, this means never passing judgment again from this moment on. Be glad and grateful and prepare yourself with meditation and follow a light diet. Keep the stag beside you at all times. Observe it. It will bring you wise advice and may guide you to a worldly or spiritual teacher. Both are good. It is now more important than ever not to let anything throw you off balance, off your center. So your power animal is your stag. Herbal essential oil is rosemary. Healing crystal ruby, and number is 2. And I have to say, I've been using a lot of rosemary in my cooking lately. Really magic. Okay, so we have got intuitive whispers. Intuitive whispers. Let us see our guidance with them as well. What is our intuition telling us? It whispers. There it is. What is meant for you will find you. What is meant for you will find you. This is divine timing. This is a perfect time for today. Beautiful. I'm hearing it. That is so lovely. Okay, let us ask some power animals. Our spirit animals, a guidance, please, from this deck. I love this deck. Let's have it. Let's have it. I have to say, when I was doing my meditation earlier, a massive big black, it was like quite big, I think it was a moth, flew all round me, round the bed, round the light, everywhere, right? And then out. Magic. Guidance. Trust. What is meant for you will find you. Always. This is our healing. This is our work. Okay, let's say 8-8 portal, our beautiful LIONSGATE portal. We have got some cards. Please be a lion. That will be so magic. I will fall off my seat. I really will. Okay, we have got the oyster. Look at that. The oyster. Our oyster is about something about to open up. It's about to be revealed. That beauty, that light. Yes. Don't let anything stop you. Something, it's being woven, this weaving. Okay? Any minute now. We've got the wait card, right? So divine timing, any minute it will be presented to you. The golden egg. Wow. That is magic. Look at that. Wow. Right then. Our oyster. Should be in water, shouldn't it? Yes. Oyster, patience. What did I say? So, the focus and determination of the oyster is unmatched. Anything an oyster personality puts their mind to, they achieve with grace and charm. The only problem is oyster types often take their inner gifts for granted. They become shy or doubtful, and this can lead to withdrawing or protecting their deepest desires in life's work. When the oyster card appears, it's important to reveal your inner treasures. What is it that you're being hesitant to share? There we are. Step forward, my friend. It is time. Well, you've been told to wait. You'll know when it's time. You will know. Golden egg. Our beautiful golden egg. It is the message of at the center of the heart. The unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease. Rest, remember, rest. Yep, time to rest. Time to chill, time to let go. Take some time for introspection, contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart. Stay open to any response you hear. This is alchemizing this energy. Yes? Okay, so the anger, the resentment, the guilt, the frustration, whatever it is, back to your heart. Stay centered. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. So this heart center is your 4th chakra. It is the Anahata, is the home of the self or the soul. By bringing the mind into the center, we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous space. So don't let emotions override your reason. That is amazing. That is amazing. It is said our inner guide sits there in deep meditation waiting for us. Anahata translates as the unstruck sound. So, beautiful guidance from our animal deck. Beautiful guidance. Okay, Right then, so let us get our final Pink Victorian Tarot. Let's get our final guidance with the tarot. That is amazing. I'm so blown away by these cards. They always amaze me. Well, it's not the cards. It's my beautiful spirit team. The guidance is always so on point. Okay, right then, here we go. Here we go. Tarot. Today's tarot. Pink, what can you give us guidance with, my beautiful lion? Oh my goodness, what is our guidance for today? What is meant for you will find you. What is meant for you will find you. Oh, okay, Angie wanted to come. Right, Judgment. And the World. There we are. What is meant for you will find you. It is being called in. This is completion and new beginning. It's almost like, woohoo, it's coming. It's coming. It's on its way. And what is it? The Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands. Victory. These came out yesterday. That's crazy. You saw me shuffling. But the Seven of Swords again. We had that. And it's again, you know, you picked up that logic, that reason. You know you're on your way. You're not letting it define you or stop you. So don't let emotions override reason. So mind and heart have to be balanced, okay? But we have this beautiful victory. Victory and success. It's almost like, yeah, the angels are telling you it's beautiful. It's here for you. The World is completion. Two major arcanas. Absolutely. Judgment. Judgment. Number 20, another 2. Rebirth, awakening. Judgment symbolizes awakening, reflection, a personal rebirth. It calls for evaluating your past and embracing your highest potential. And the World card. Oh, where's the World? 21, 3. Magic. So completion, fulfillment, and success. And we have the Six of Wands as victory as well. So there you go, my friend. You have got fantastic guidance today. Thank you so much, Spirit. That is so beautiful. Take this up. Do not worry. Take a step forward. You do not need to see it. You do not need to know it. Let the universe guide you. All right? Leave what needs to be left behind. It's time to go. When it's meant to be, it will find you. When it's meant to be, it'll be for you. You can trust that 100%. So just trust right now. All right, there we are. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. You enjoy the rest of your LIONSGATE portal. Do the work. Do what you need to do. Trust in this. I don't know why my rose quartz just literally flew at me. Have a beautiful day. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.